Hi, I'm Robert Lavery, President of Robert Lavery & Associates. We're the North American distributors of the Orchid Business Systems solutions for Sage 300 ERP. The purpose of this video is to give you a quick overview of their key solutions that enhance and extend the functionality of the core business modules of Sage 300 ERP. Information Manager is another product from Orchid Systems, which is designed primarily for those organizations that find they need spreadsheets or external databases to hold information and data outside of Sage 300. What Information Manager does is allows you to hold all of that information within the Sage 300 ERP database. The first component of Information Manager is something that we call optional tables. This opens up additional tables within the Sage 300 database that you can include additional information not traditionally stored or thought of as accounting or financial information, but information that has a financial impact on the business. This might include statistics or KPIs that are relevant to management reporting, but not something that's typically supported within the core application modules. With optional tables, you have integration into Excel spreadsheets to facilitate budgeting and forecasting information. And through an automated macro process, we're able to facilitate decentralized budgeting processes. So with this information, we can extract historical, actual, and budget data from previous years, set up additional sheets within Excel at a department or division level, allow one open column for the current year budget, and then the division and department managers fill out those columns within the spreadsheet, and we're able to automate the process of aggregating that information and then updating at a GL account level into the Sage 300 General Ledger. Another component of Information Manager is what we call Report Runner. Report Runner allows you to predefine parameters for both Crystal reports as well as your FR financial reports. So rather than going through each individual module within Sage 300 and having to generate the same reports week after week, month after month, and having to choose all of the selection criteria for those reports, Report Runner allows you to predefine and hard code the parameters for how you wish to run those reports, both Crystal and FR, as I've mentioned. And then if you wish, to be able to automate the distribution of those reports throughout the organization. So Report Runner saves time by automating the generation as well as the distribution of these Crystal and FR reports that are run on a periodic basis. And what many of our customers do is they set up individual folders so that you can distribute these reports to an individual folder. As well, you can do it through email if people prefer to receive these reports as attachments to an email. But what it does is it eliminates the excuse for individuals who say they haven't received timely information from Sage 300 ERP. Another component of Information Manager is what we call Notes. Notes is the ability to attach documents or text information at a field level within Sage 300 ERP. Many people use these notes as reminders of policies that have been set up in the organization that individuals in the system need to follow. There are also alerts to remind people of special conditions around customers. So for example, if you're setting up an order in sales order entry, a note will pop up against the customer number that reminds you that this customer only receives deliveries after a certain time in the day or at a certain location within their warehouse. In conjunction with Notes, Orchid has developed something we call Document Management Link. Document Management Link is the ability to establish a link from any field within Sage 300 ERP to an external folder or Microsoft SharePoint for facilitation of holding documents against the field information. So for example, you might want to store an AP invoice by vendor, by date, or by invoice number, and Document Management Link will allow you to store multiple invoice documents for that vendor either within a network file share or within SharePoint. And when we say SharePoint, it includes both SharePoint Foundation, which is a free version of SharePoint, or the full-blown SharePoint solution. And when you include the addition of SharePoint, you introduce the option of workflow capability around your document management system. So for a very reasonable price, you now have the ability to attach documents and also include workflow technology around the processing, retrieval, and archive of those documents.